Alright boys, today I'm going to be telling you about one of my favorite Draft League replays of all time, a finals replay. But before that, did you know that only 27% of my viewers are subscribed and you are in the 73%? Go ahead, go down there, it's no big deal, hit that subscribe button, it's absolutely free, it helps me out a ton. Okay, so maybe finals replay was a little strong. This was the finals of a speed tour that me and some buddies did whenever we met up in person, but I was not lying, it is still a very fun and very funny replay at that. And it's one of my favorites of all time, and it's against one of my closest friends, Obo. The strat going in was pretty simple. Read Obo like the small picture book that he is. Obo and I have been friends for almost a decade now, so being able to get in his head is something that I've learned how to do pretty easily. Let's just say the trash talk was immense. The team that I brought consisted of an AV Annihilate, Fizdef Weezing, a Specs Latios, a Chopo King Gambit, a fast Dashbun, and a Banded Iron Boulder. To begin the game, I led Latios as it matched up super well into most things as Obo led his Azelf. I flip turn to break the Sash or potentially force in the Azu as the Azu does in fact come in, and we went Weezing to get a burn on whatever he wanted to switch in. Obo made a great double as he went into Sneasler as I went into King Gambit, but here is where the mind games begin. I know Obo has never attacked what is in front of him on the first turn, and I did not think that that would be any different right now. His play here, knowing how I play, knowing that he thinks I probably go into my Weezing that checks this Pokemon until the end of time, is to click U-turn, because he expects that, and I expect him to expect that, but does he expect me to expect him expecting that? Alright, what am I saying? I'm saying that I'm Chopo, so I'm going to stay in here because I do think that he is going to click U-turn, and he does actually decide to stay in, but he doesn't click U-turn, he clicks Toxic with his Sneasler. I got my rocks up because I very much so valued those and was willing to trade the Chopo for the rocks. In the following turn, I am going to actually make that switch into Weezing, now expecting him to click Close Combat, but he clicked Toxic. Again, guys, I'll be honest, I have no idea what he was thinking here. We were having a good time on vacation. He might have been a little bit intoxicated, but you know what? We got our rocks up, so I don't care about that. After the double Toxic, it was very bold of him to assume that my non-Terra King Gambit was going to Terra Ghost twice in a row, but I respect the effort. I made some sick doubles and I eventually got King Gambit back into a position to do some big damage, doing 50% to Obo's Garchomp. And after that, I was able to catch him off guard with my extremely fast Dashbun. A little unnecessary, maybe, but we got the KO without taking damage. Obo then makes a series of a ton of doubles, even triples, to try to get back into the game, but unfortunately he was pretty far behind at this point. During the process of him trying to get back in the game, he clicked Toxic again as well. I think he was trying to catch Annihilate, but I have shown him, I assure you, Weezing is my switch in. I eventually get into a position to force a KO with my Latios. And then after I get the KO, I have to sack the Latios, doing some damage to the Terrapagos to ensure that this Terrapagos does not get his set up for free, and we break the Terra Shell. Annihilate is able to come in and prove that it is one of the best Terrapagos checks in the game, taking no damage virtually from this Terrapagos and able to get all of it back for the Drain Punch. And our favorite Pokemon that I drop every week one, Weezing, is able to clean up the rest of the game. And that is my favorite replay ever. It was a lot of stuff in person that's really hard to recreate in a video for you guys, but there was a lot of trash talk, there was a lot of getting in Obo's head, and you can see that very clearly by him clicking Toxic 3 times with his Sneasler. Obo told me to double down and make sure that I say that he was intoxicated and that everybody watching this video knew that, but I thought this was a fun replay and a fun story to tell nonetheless. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and hey, while you're down there, you might as well hit subscribe if you have not already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and for now guys, this has been John Jr. signing off.